Hey Taurus, this is Vax with Hidden Cards Divination. I'm here to do your reading if you are Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Happy full moon and happy eclipse, Taurus. It's a Taurus full moon eclipse. I believe that this is the first eclipse of this series on the Taurus-Scorpio axis. Because the lunar nodes have moved or are moving. And so for about the next, I think 18 to 24 months, the eclipses that occur, except for next month's, will be in Taurus or Scorpio. So, Taurus, big stuff potentially happening for you. Big shifts. We do have one more eclipse in the Gemini Sagittarius series, and that's next month, and then that's done. That storyline is finished. So, new beginnings. Big stuff for you. Let's see what the cards have to say. How are you feeling? If you've been feeling weird, totally normal. Tired. I'm exhausted. I always get exhausted around eclipses. I have no Taurus placements at all. I'm Cancer rising, so whatever the moon does, it kind of takes a toll on me. So eclipse stuff is like, hopefully I can do this reading, Tauruses. But yes, totally normal if you're tired, emotional, having weird dreams, strange things are happening. All right, shuffle for the camera. We're doing manga tarot today. Just felt called to do that. Taurus, what's going on with you, Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, past, present, future. Possibly overall energy cards. That's been very helpful for me. What is happening? Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. My lovely bowls. Wow. Okay. It flipped. Past was judgment. I think of judgment as like a rebirth. Judgment is like a reckoning. Judgment as an awakening. Something that was dead that's come back. Or like a reckoning with yourself. Spiritual awakening sometimes. And that can be confusing, can it? Two of Swords in the present. Sometimes you just gotta take a time out, block out all the noise, figure out what you want to do, what things mean to you. Oh, wow. And it. Page of Pentacles, who I was interestingly just reading about earlier tonight, because Page of Pentacles sometimes trips me up. That's the forward. That's the forward position. I kind of like that though. Forward, future. But maybe there's an element of forward motion happening here. Because a page is sort of initiatory. They're like sort of deciding or dreaming about what they want to invest in, what they want to build on, what's worth their time, resources, money, energy. This could be you. This is an earth element card. It's Pentacles. They have not yet taken action to bring those things about, but they're in those beginning stages of sort of deciding and dreaming and hoping and wishing. Pages can also be messengers too. So somebody may come to you with an idea, a plan, a potential thing to start together, invest in, build upon. And it could be very practical and grounded, which would appeal to you, Taurus. Especially if you've gone through this sort of phase of I just keep hearing reckoning, a reckoning. I'm not even sure why that particular word. But that's a big one. Judgment is 20. It's the second to the last of the major arcana. It can be a closing out of something, for sure. Sometimes when the reckoning comes, we can really be done with something. We can either decide to breathe new life into a thing or lay it to rest once and for all. Maybe that's what you're currently debating. Because Two of Swords is like an impasse, being at a crossroads. It's indecision, but it's sort of like purposeful indecision. When I look at this figure, usually with a blindfolded figure, I feel like the person is not willing to look. But with Two of Swords, I always get a feeling of like the blindfold is there to block out distractions. It's there to help in the decision-making process. I always feel like the Two of Swords is going to make a decision. They just haven't reached it yet. And then like the moon is like right above this figure, sort of hinting at like intuition and like inner wisdom, inner knowledge. And yeah, when we can block out all the noise, especially mental noise or stuff from other people, then we can decide on how we want to move forward. What is this about? What is this about for Tauruses? 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 Is that right? Taurians? I don't know. You tell me. Correct me in the comments. You're pausing, you know, and there's nothing wrong with pausing before deciding on what you're going to dedicate your time and your energy and your resources to. Sometimes that's exactly what you need to do, especially if like you've been through it. Judgment's like, it's like an afterlife. There's an idea of shedding there for me, like, because afterlife, after what? You may have like recently sort of been reborn in a sense. This is your life after something very big. So now what are you going to do? Okay. Overall energy. It's going to present itself to you though. And it's good that you're taking the time out to yourself, with yourself, to sort of figure out what has meaning for you. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. These two very lonely people. You know, the wind is blowing. It's cold. It's blustery. They're very like downtrodden sort of looking. And then there's this big like rich glass church window. And they're just passing it by. They're not going in. It's because they're choosing not to. For me, with Five of Pentacles, it can be about choosing to walk your own path, right? You make your own way, go in a direction that's right for you, but not necessarily easy, right? It would be so easy to go into this church and to, you know, take comfort there and find solace there, even if it was fleeting or false, but they're not doing that. Wow, this feels really big, Taurus. And two pentacles. You have two pentacle suits here. I want to find out what this Page of Pentacles is about, I think. Because it looks like you are going to be entering a nice place. Like, Page of Pentacles is ready to dedicate themselves to something. This could be somebody entering your life who's ready to offer some good things to you, or this could be you who's ready to, you know, to invest in something meaningful and purposeful. Lots of times Page of Pentacles is like going back to school, a new job. It could be a new relationship. Not everybody like reads Pentacles that way, but they're the earth element. That's the body. That's physicality. There's some good stuff there too. My cards just went everywhere. I'm glad I didn't try to shuffle that one from the camera because they just went. Hold on. Hold on. What was I saying when the cards did that? I think I said physicality and they went. Was that like a big agree or was that like a no, you're way off, do you think? I don't know. I don't know. I think I was going to clarify the Page of Pentacles though. Like, because I want to see what that's about. Is that you getting ready to dedicate yourself to something? Or is that somebody coming in who wants to do that with you? Let's look. Let's look. Hopefully my cards will behave. From here on out. And then, you know, you're in this Two of Swords place. But that's kind of the beautiful thing about a Taurus. They might take a while to make up their mind. But once you guys do make up your mind, look out. Because you're unstoppable. Like, you can't, the mind is not being changed once it's been decided on for you. I truly love that about Taurus placements, because as somebody who doesn't have any Taurus placements and who's mutable and a water sign, like, I really admire that about Tauruses, the bulls. You guys can really, you have that stick-to-itiveness that I admire. Man, I got another 2. Two of Wands to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay, but there is like a sort of commonality in these images here. Let's see if I can show you. Page of Pentacles. I know my camera has some glare and, you know, it's just on my cell phone, so it's, but you have this person and the pentacle is sort of like a loft. And I think this is like a flower or something, but it almost looks like, doesn't it remind you of like a bird that could be perched on his shoulder or something? Kind of like this. He holds the world. He's got this bird there. Two of Wands is like deciding which direction you're going to go. Which path are you going to take? What are the plans that you're going to make? The whole world's in your hands. You can do anything. I'm going to get another one. That doesn't feel very clear to me. But there's a lot here, I feel like, about your path, your story, your life. I mean, you have the Five of Pentacles that I talked about earlier as your overall energy. You know, the way may not be easy, but it's your way, Taurus. And I think that is ultimately like the way a Taurus is made to move through the world in their own way, at their own pace. It's just making the decision on how, why, when, where. Is it worth it? Let's get more about that Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're kind of reinventing yourselves, Taurus. Let's clarify again the Page of Pentacles. Give me more. Give me more. I got 2. That's a lot of cards just to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Here's what we got together. Temperance. And the Ace of Cups. Wow, that's really pretty together. Temperance for me sometimes can symbolize like really deep healing, you know, integration of maybe some of this stuff, things that have fallen away, that you have shed so that you could be reborn, made new. And especially with this Ace of Cups here, sometimes the Ace of Cups, for me, I know aces are about potential and cups are feelings and romance. And it's like, this is a big card for, hey, somebody's kind of like, you're going to meet somebody who wants to like make a love offer to you and build a relationship and ooh. But also sometimes Ace of Cups to me, with the way that it's just pouring down, I feel like it has a healing quality, a cleansing quality to it, right? It's like very optimistic, a new start, a new beginning, something that can make you whole again, right? Because maybe we've lost something here in the past. And we're trying to find it on a journey. And it's coming. It's coming to you. You just have to look out for it. Wow, Taurus. Wow. I really love it. I really love this for you. I feel like this ending is kind of abrupt, but I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it. That's it. If you have any questions, I do individual readings. My email is listed in the description. Reach out to me for sure. If you want to book with me, get some rates, have questions. Happy Taurus eclipse, and I'll see you in about a month.